So you feel shitty too, huh? Great. Okay, let's explore that. Let's see if we can make ourselves feel better. Not sure how this is gonna go, but we're gonna just see what comes up.
This video was sponsored by your mom.
Excuse me. It must be so freaking nice for you to have all your needs met. You just lay down and sleep wherever you want. Food comes to you, water comes to you. You don't have to work, huh? You just get to sleep all the time. Not a care in the world, huh? Oh my God. Right on my sketchbook. This is my desk, by the way. And half of it is cat ass. So I'm gonna try to work around this because I don't have the heart to disturb her, in spite of how I'm feeling right now. So I'm not gonna try to be very fancy about it. Clearly, you know, the way I'm feeling, I'm not gonna sweat the details here. But I'm just gonna grab this scrap piece of paper because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do some writing, if I'm going to do any actual drawing or whatever. And I feel like the low barrier to entry for this exercise, the better. So here's just one loose leaf piece of writing paper. I mean, I have sketchbooks and shit, but I just don't feel like it. I'm not focused on perfection right now. And I don't think any of us should be worried about that right now. We feel shitty. So let's just focus on that. And actually, come to think of it, I don't even, like, the paper doesn't have to be perfect. Just, you know, tear up a little bit. Who cares? Just, like, you know, take away the need for perfection even further. Like, let's you know what? Boom. There you go. We got a little bit of frustration out, okay? Bring this back out here, because fuck perfection right now. We are not aiming for perfection. Here you go. Here's some balls of paper, blah, 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 whatever. Like, we're going to make some shitty stuff right now. Yeah, even supplies-wise, it does not have to be anything fancy. I could use a Sharpie. I could use, you know, this crappy little pencil or whatever. Got some shitty markers. Anything that is available. Anything that comes up to use, whatever is on hand, because again, we do not care about the details. So yeah, I'm feeling like I want to do some Sharpie, and I'm feeling like I want some pencil in here. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. We're just going to feel that out, but the focus right now is feeling shitty. And as things come up, you can go reaching for other stuff. It's up to you. You do not have to be an artist to do this. Obviously, I'm working with some simple stuff everybody has. You could do this on a Post-it. It doesn't goddamn matter. But definitely don't worry about perfection, okay? And so we're feeling shitty. So I'm going to just say shitty. Shitty, shitty, shitty. I'll do a little, like, turd. Is that a turd? It's a pretty shitty looking turd, so I think it's quite appropriate. But yeah, let's just do that. Don't even care about giving it stink lines. It just looks like a little turd. And so we're going to just start that off. We feel shitty. I'm angry. I'm going to say anger. I'm annoyed. I want to say also, I feel hopeless. Hopeless. And I want to circle that because that feels even more prevalent for me. I'm going to say that I feel this in my chest. It's like near my heart. Like I feel agony. Agony in my chest. It feels shitty. And here's the thing. It doesn't have to, you don't have to go into specifics on why. It's all kind of like the same feelings, regardless of what the actual situation is. So it doesn't matter, but you can absolutely write down specifics. Like I know for me, life in general, I mean, so it's very general because I'm covering multiple different areas of my life that I wish could be better. And I don't know. Again, back to feeling hopeless. I'm going back to feeling hopeless. And so what I'm liking right now so far is that by writing down these words that are relevant to me based on my feeling, I can point and acknowledge when I'm feeling what, where. You know what I mean? Not just my chest. I'm also feeling some discomfort in my belly, like stomach. And I mean, it's been a while since I looked into anything related to like, you know, what's it called? chakras and whatnot. If I remember correctly, the belly stomach area is not quite like the sacral chakra at the at the base of your spine or your pelvic area. It's the one above it, or maybe the one above that. I don't know. But if it has anything to do with that, if that's relevant to you at all, I feel that it's like, and I know that indigestion can also be, you know, a symptom of stress too. And so the discomfort that I feel, you know, belly, stomach. Okay. So these are words that mean something to me right now. And I don't care about that pencil now. I'm gonna just get something more permanent. The way I'm feeling is so shitty and so frustrated. Ooh, I am scared. I'm scared. Fear. Is this ever going to end? Is this ever going to go away? And even if it goes away now, is it going to come back? All those things, that's all fear. And so I'm sad. Like I want to very, very sad. And I'm in a box. I'm trapped inside this box. It's a very rigid box. I feel like there's no give, there's no move. And is that true? I'm asking myself that question. Is this true? Is this true that I'm trapped? Is it true that there's no way out here? If I was to be super honest with myself, no. Okay? I do still feel shitty though. I do still feel hopeless though. So it's just, I feel scared. Life in general is just kind of shitting all over me. I'm thinking about how my brain is, and by the way, I don't have a reference. I don't remember what my brain looks like, so I'm just gonna do the best that I can to make it look like a brain. I know that there's like this little fucking thing, and then there's a spine, and I don't care about it being perfect because right now my brain feels like it looks shitty anyway. So we're gonna just, whatever, you know, it's probably out here, something like that. You do not need a picture reference, we don't care. But that looks like a brain, right? This thing fucking just, I've had migraines before, so it feels like an emotional migraine more like anything else because it fucking sucks. And this thing is like a noose, you know? So now we're getting a little dark here, but this is me just at times, especially now when I'm feeling like there's nothing else I could possibly do. Like this thing's just wrapped around my neck and it's just floating up into the sky and it's dragging me along with it. I'm in here so much, feeling what I'm feeling so much. And it's causing me to feel these things, these physical symptoms. Like I identified the emotion of agony and I felt that in my chest. I identified discomfort, like indigestion type of stuff, that's in my belly and my stomach. And I'm feeling this because I've got this going on. This is what's doing all of that. This is what's doing it, and it's because of like the thoughts that I have in my head, right? And so this is telling me, you know, like I'll never get out. Things will never get better. I should just give up. I am trapped. Feeling shitty, feeling shitty, feeling shitty, feeling scared. Yep, still feeling scared. So I'm gonna lean into this more. This is like the base of it all, I think. The base of my displeasure, discomfort, you know, it all comes down to my fear, I think. These thoughts are coming up, and I think they are coming up because of the fear that I feel. So this is the foundation. This is what it feels like. It feels to me that this is the foundation. And it's interesting that it's coming up right close to the word life, because it's like I'm scared of life in general, maybe scared of living the way that I am right now. I don't know. I'm just intuitively kind of just letting stuff come up, but I want to do something about that. So this time I'm going to go and grab something, anything with color. You don't have to do that. I'm just getting some shitty ass markers, watercolor my ass, and these colors are not even accurate to what you expect. I've already tested these out, so I don't care. These are perfectly imperfect supplies. Again, don't have to work with these. If you don't feel called to use color, you don't have to. You can keep working with a pen. Go back to your pencil. Who cares? You could even tear that stuff out if you want to really like cut that out of your life. For me, I want to add some color to this. Something that might be relevant to the way that I'm feeling. Something needs to be addressed here. And so I'm trying to think like, okay, if I was to just well, first of all, that color looks gross. That is accurate, I would say. This one also is actually pretty gross. In spite of the fact it kind of looks, well, no, it doesn't look anything. I feel like a combination of these two is what the Pantone color of the year looks like. Some sort of, what is it, mocha mousse or some shit like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not feeling like working with pretty colors right now because fear wants these things. Like, it's not, I don't really want to work with anything nicer. So yeah, so let's just think about this split pea soup type of freaking color scheme here. Bars. Scared. Trapped. Hanging, actually, so. And I'm not even trying to be good at this, so you don't have to either. Don't get caught in that stupid trap of trying to make it look good. If it's relevant to you, that is all that matters, okay? So it doesn't have to look like anything at all. Scared life. I feel trapped. There's a bird. It's a green bird. And again, not aiming for perfection here, just scribbling, whatever. It looks like a bird. It looks good enough for me. What the fuck ever. And it is outside of this cage. What does that mean? Does that mean that the bird is actually free and that this is just in here? Like, it's almost, okay, so I'm almost thinking like I didn't put this in there for some reason. And the bird feels like that's me? Why is that happening? Because I'm not in here. But that's where I feel like I am. But I'm out here. So what's up with that? What? Okay, so let's dive into this a little more. I'm gonna go back to my Sharpie and get this figured out. Okay, so this is in a cage. I feel like I'm in a cage. I'm afraid. I feel trapped. I feel like, you know, life has me, you know, helpless, hopeless, and yet I'm out here. So I'm not in there. So where is this shit coming from? Where is this shit coming from? If I'm out here, like, I'm not, there isn't even a way in, or, you know, so kind of want to develop this a little further, just kind of flesh this out a little bit more. Like, I feel like I want to give this more detail. She looks cute. Okay, so that's me. That's what that feels like is correct. So that's me. And I'm flying. And I feel free here because I'm not there. This thing hanging over me. Me being below this does make me feel like it's kind of dangling precariously over my head. And yet I'm here and I can pretty much go anywhere in here. So where can I go? Where do I want to go? I think I just want to go over here. Not towards that ship though. But where do I really want to go actually? Shitty, shitty, shitty. I feel shitty. And the brain is such a chaotic mess. So, you know, having this kind of thought process and it's not fully coherent, it doesn't have to be. You want to say whatever is coming up for you. You're essentially talking yourself through it. And you're acknowledging things as they come up. So I want to go here and there. I want to go everywhere else, just away from under here. I'm feeling scared, feeling trapped, but I'm free. Can I be okay with feeling this and feeling this at the same time? Can I feel okay with feeling scared about my circumstances, feeling trapped, feeling hopeless and helpless, but also at the same time acknowledge that I'm free? That even though I feel like I'm trapped, I am free. Like that is the actual circumstance. What I'm feeling can be what it needs to be, shitty as it might be, but my actual reality, like my actual circumstances, is not as scary as my brain is allowing me to believe. You know, like, can I be both at the same time? And my gut is saying yes. And I'm actually now feeling called to bring up, it's one of my favorite colors. It's like a teal blue. I also like this guy. Ooh, and I actually like this color. I like this one too. Ooh, and that one. All right, great. We have some more colors to add here. So this is like the most rudimentary little garden that I want to just scribble out. Because again, I'm called to use color. You do not have to do anything. You do not have to force yourself to grab anything that you know, just get whatever feels right, whatever's available, okay? Because what you want to do is not hesitate and not overthink this. You just allow the feelings to come up. Allow whatever is coming up to come up. I actually really want more of this pink here. I don't even know what that is. It's not perfect at all, but it's a nice color. Whatever. Okay, so let's even do like this tiny little butterfly. Okay, and then we're gonna just do some random textures because I like texture. It's like confetti a little bit. I don't care about how not refined this is. That does not fucking matter. So I don't care. I'm gonna give that more definition because why the fuck not? All right, and this is not a question mark anymore. This is me. And free. And yeah, I mean, I'm just decorating it however I want. I'm just continuing to add color, more and more color. Because I'm called to do that, I even want a little bit of a red in there because that's cute. kind of disrupting this right now. Like, these are happy disrupt lines. It's like a pretty color and it's just like, bye. Gonna just paint over you. I don't need this. I don't need you right now. So, I don't need that either. Well, we're gonna just do some fun, colorful lines here. I'm gonna add a little bit in here too. Like little hashtags or something? Hash marks. And I kind of like adding a little bit of purple in there too. She's looking really cute, giving it a purple beak. Yeah. So this is where I'm feeling more playful now. So I'm feeling playful. More playful. And I do still feel shitty. But it doesn't feel like, I don't know. It doesn't feel quite as potent as it was before. And I'm wondering why that is. So yeah, it doesn't feel as I think it's because it coexists here now with this other emotion of being playful. So I feel shitty, but I also feel playful. And it's making me feel like curious. So now I'm curious about what this could mean, but I'm also curious about like, what is still possible? What is possible? Because, you know, I mean, of course, why don't you? Of course, there's going to be possibilities, positively or negatively, right? So it's like, I'm curious because, you know, feeling this at the same time feels normal. Feeling this at the same time also feels kind of normal. So I'm curious, well, what is possible if I can feel both of these things at the same time, right? Like, so with my circumstances, I'm thinking like, you know, what is possible? It's truly, truly possible. Is it possible that I can feel these things at the same time? Yes. Is it possible? Actually, I want to like unify this, put some color over both of them, because yes, it's possible for me to feel both. Is it then also possible for me to lean onto one more than the other and still allow that one to be there, right? So can I be more playful, more curious? Can I allow myself to be optimistic? Can I allow myself to be more optimistic and still allow myself to feel shitty? Can I still feel, well, then this doesn't even feel relevant to me anymore. So I'm like, it's actually a good thing that I use pencil, because like I kind of want to just, you know, although I guess with pen too I could just cross that out, because it doesn't feel relevant anymore. That doesn't either. My stomach feels fine. That doesn't feel relevant either, because I'm more this right now, and I'm more calm because I'm thinking more, rationalizing this, figuring this part out, right? So I mean, there's possibilities. I'm feeling more optimistic, and I can feel this at the same time while also still curiously thinking how, you know, like what are the actual options out there that I didn't realize were there before, right? So this is a mess. This is a mess like the human brain tends to be. So doing this already, I think from start to finish, I feel like this was a strange and unusual exploration. I've never done this exercise before. And hey, I mean, if you tried this, let me know how it went with you, because I yeah, I mean, I'm curious to try this again the next time I'm feeling any particular type of way. This was very bizarre. Okay, this was a very bizarre situation. But I think it did something for me. It definitely did something for me. What that is, I'm gonna have to just keep, you know, trying this method, and you know, I have no idea what it is, but we're gonna just keep going at this and seeing how it goes. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna end it there. But yeah, definitely if you try this, and again, what you want to do, the way I did this, right? Because it's not like I expect you to do this with me, but you want to just start off with like drawing or writing whatever immediate not so great feelings you're feeling, any sensations that you are physically feeling, where you're feeling them, any random place. It doesn't matter what tools you're using, or you know, you can use color right out the gate, or you could just keep it simple with pen and paper, you know, pencils and pens the entire way through. Does not need color. I just felt called to use it for myself, but you just want to kind of let your intuition kind of flow out like this, kind of brain dump or something, brain dump some thoughts and stuff like that. And then just kind of like start observing what you put down and see, like, are there little correlations that I am only now just noticing, you know, and stuff like that. Because that's how I basically kind of worked it out. So yeah, just try that. And obviously this is the first time I've done it, so I might not have a full idea of what the heck just happened here, but I do feel better. And I guess that was kind of the point. So I'm going to try this again at another point. And I wouldn't say I would necessarily be triggered at the time that I do this again. I do want to just, I might even do this when I'm feeling more curious and I want to explore that more and just kind of expand on it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for joining me in this mess. I hope yours helped you feel better even a little bit. At the very least, confused would be nice, because it at least interrupts the negative thought patterns maybe. But yeah, so I'm just going to conclude it here. I'll see you guys later.